My education, which is a doctorate degree in human pathology, has led me into this over many years. My life has been spent studying biological systems and things that go into those systems. I've been researching cannabis, medical cannabis, for the past 16 years. And in my time researching, I've realized it's the most profoundly efficacious herbal medicine that we have on the planet. It has such a broad range of efficacy that it cannot be denied as not having any medical value. And because I follow the scientific medical literature, I've seen an absolute explosion in the amount of research being done around what's called the endocannabinoid system. It's huge. It's almost overwhelming. The efficacy of the cannabis plant in human physiology is enormous.
It's one of the biggest medical finds of the last century, next to DNA and insulin. Yeah. This is a major medical find. Raphael Mechoulam, who is accredited for discovering THC in the first place, he's now nominated for a Nobel Prize. But with these two instruments, we can see virtually any molecule known to man. We can identify it and quantify it. And I've been doing that in the cannabis plant for almost 20 years. That's a synthetic form of THC. Marinol is subject to side effects, and you get less side effects with natural cannabis. The pharmaceutical industry will have a heyday with the synthetics that they will build around the endocannabinoid system. We've already counted almost 1,000 new compounds that have been synthesized around this system. They will make tons of money from this, but natural product cannabis medicine has been shown to be more effective than synthetics, particularly extracts. For example, if you give a person pure cannabidiol, synthetic CBD, it's a potent blocker of what's called the cytochrome P450 enzyme in the human liver, which is an enzyme system, but pure CBD potently blocks the enzyme that metabolizes most pharmaceutical drugs. So potentially that could lead to an overdose. If you block that enzyme, a pharmaceutical drug will go up in your blood and in your brain and could potentially lead to an overdose. Extracts of cannabidiol containing high amounts, roughly 40% of CBD, don't have this cross-reaction effect. And then in '81, Fairburn and Pickens detected the presence of unidentified powerful synergists in cannabis extract. This is suggesting that THC doesn't work by itself. It works with its brothers and sisters, as it is in the plant. This is a problem I have with what we call recreational and medical cannabis. What's the difference? THC and CBD affect virtually every neurotransmitter we have, from the one we all know and love, dopamine, to serotonin, to GABA, to acetylcholine receptors are all affected by cannabinoids. That's why it affects so many illnesses. And I witnessed roughly 4,000 people coming in to purchase cannabis and use it therapeutically. 80% were treating pain symptoms, chronic pain. What else you need is a medicine, and you don't get side effects or toxicity from this type of medicine. You eat good, sleep good, and shit good. Cannabis is like a buffalo. The native people used to use every part of the buffalo. You can use every part of the cannabis plant. It's extremely useful. Why do we have it illegal? It doesn't make sense at all.